Hey guys, SmartNinja000 here. Today we're going to be talking about another important topic, which is reports on Mineplex. And this is, of course, continuing our everything wrong with, or what's wrong with, or the problem with. I don't know what we're going to call this series yet. Basically, it's about where I rant about a problem and the solution to that problem that I've come up with. Although did I really even say a solution for master builders? I probably didn't, but I mean the solution's pretty obvious. Just add a report function in game, although it probably won't do anything. Anyways, we're continuing on our series with reports, and yeah, let's just jump into it. So on Mineplex, there are 5 ways that I've come up with that you can report things. I mean, there's probably less, but this is the most extensive way I could think of it. I don't really know. So the first way is /A. This will just send a message to everyone in your server. By server, I mean this lobby, everyone you see when you press tab, that and all vanished staff or spectators who are staff. It will send a message basically to all staff in that server. And it will tell them what's up. So you can say /A Rose Crystal has fly hacks, I know. Or just, I don't know. Obviously, the problem with this is pretty simple. Only messages staff. It's not really that effective. It's very useful for talking to staff that are in your server, but other than that, doesn't have much of a purpose. So let's hop into the next thing. The next option is /report, and the problem with that is pretty simple. Only Titan Plus, I believe it's called, can use this. It's very annoying, very difficult to use, and of course doesn't work great. I think it's essentially the same as staff request, which is the next way. Doesn't really do much from what I can tell. I don't know. I'm not staff. I obviously haven't used it. The next way is staff request. Now, the problem with staff request, it's very useful, incredibly useful, but there is a couple problems with it. First is you have to list your server by writing /server first, so you have to remember that. Then you write /com chat staff request once you're accepted into the staff request community, and you write ! You say which server you're in, and here, let me actually pull up an example here. So they say the server they're in, block hunt, the user and the thing, Rob Hunt. Here it is again. And what you'll do is you'll just write that, and you can see sends a message. Very nice, simple. Now the Mineplex mod, I made a video about this, which you can check out on my channel. It makes this a lot easier. All you have to do is click this plus up here, click community, write staff request, and when you press the message, when you open up this message GUI, it will automatically start like this. It will open it up, very nice, very simple, and you can see, you can easily read messages, you can easily write messages, you can see your server up at the top. Just generally pretty good. Now the problem with it, as you can see up here, it does take a long time to have staff respond, even if there is, see here, we're going to see, I don't think anyone's going to respond to Dylan. Even if there is staff online, if you didn't know, you can actually see when staff are online by doing com staff requesting. See, we have absent account, bat, dual, that guy, joined, Messcat, Oscaros, Phantasmic, T-Speller, Slow Wi-Fi. So we have 10 staff, 11 staff online right now, and I don't think any of them are going to respond to Dylan. So, yeah. Now, this isn't meant to be mean towards staff. I get it. Staff have things to do. They want to play games for themselves, etc. They have other staffy things to work on. It's not just banning hackers. Yes, I get that, but it's just pointing out that this method takes a long time. Even if staff are online, you might think staff are just starting online right now. That was the goal with this. The next method is reporting players on the forums. Now, the problem with this is a couple things. /chat snap, I believe, is the command. You can only use it if you're Titan Plus, and that makes it extremely easy to report players. Why just Titan Plus? Again, don't really know. It's been out for a while, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. Oh, bad, just went offline, so never mind. 10 staff online right now. So yeah, so that would make it easier. It's still pretty easy. You just take a screenshot, upload it to Discord. Takes a couple seconds and make a report. So for chat offenses, very simple. Worthwhile? I'm not really sure. Usually depends. You do need a bit of evidence, so it can be annoying to get, but I think 3, if you have 3 pieces of evidence, 3 separate screenshots of them being toxic, usually that's pretty good. But other than that, yeah, it can be difficult. As for hacking, I definitely do not recommend trying to report hackers on the forums, simply because recording a video, then uploading it, it's not worth your time. It takes too long for them to respond, so you probably will never see that hacker again. And unless they're a high level, they're just going to hop on a new alt, and it made no difference to them. So again, don't recommend recording hackers. That's just my tip. There's not much they could really do to make it better. To ban hackers, I think it's like you know, just I don't know. I mean, even if they did, it's only really high level they could ban against, so that's the only time I can think. Even them, they aren't being obvious. Only time I've ever actually seen, I think, a level 80 that was extremely obvious was this one guy. He jumped on air once, and luckily, someone was smart enough to record, and they managed to get him banned, apparently. I don't know. But, yeah. Other than that, name offenses, that sort of thing are pretty simple. Easy to get. Recommend those, but, yeah. It does take a while, and usually not worth it, I think, at least, to ban. Yeah, see, Dylan still hasn't gotten help, so, to report on the forums, unless it's something small. The last way, the most effective way, the best way, is by simply messaging staff. So, if you manage to be cool, like me, and have staff on your friends list, actually I can't message the Wi-Fi because he turned off messages, so you have to /a in a server. Anyways, you can message staff and do kind of a staff request thing, be like, hey bud, can you get him? So, to get staff, obviously, it's not too bad, but it can be a little bit tricky to find a staff member. My tip is friend the mini mods. Those are people who aren't staff, but they are in staff request a lot, making reports, because eventually they will become a trainee and probably a mod because they're tryharding in staff request and making reports and such. That's usually a pretty good sign that they want to be staff. So, yeah, that's my suggestion. Actually, that's what happened with Bad, I'm pretty sure. No, not 100% sure, but yeah. Also, you can just friend staff and wait for them to accept or deny it. Really depends on how much you see them around, if you play games with them, and whether they even use the friend list. I know a lot of staff don't, so yeah. So that's the 5 ways. Now, what can we do at Mineplex to make it better reporting? And I have a couple ideas, so we're just going to go through them. The first one, this is pretty easy. actually I think it's really easy, is to make /chat snap but not /report available to the public. The reason for /chat snap and not /report is simply because /report, I think it's all managed by moderators, so having everyone /report, not really worth it, because it would slow down the amount of actual reports that get done through that. Staff request obviously is a little bit more exclusive. You have to ask to be in it, although everyone does get accepted unless you've been kicked out, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. So again, I think /chat snap being public would make the reports, because as I was saying, those are the reports you're really actually going to use. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else they could do. Gwen obviously can always use an upgrade, but other than that, I think it's pretty much going to be that. And of course, for some things, like master builders, inappropriate builds, that's always something that'd be nice to have. Just report, maybe even a player report. I'm not sure, having like if every player reports it, again, that could be abused, so maybe not, but something like that, I think could be nice. The other thing is, please start banning for Lingua, or muting for it at least, something like that, because I mean, my goodness, it's annoying. I mean, really, it's not funny, so if you do it, stop, and please start banning it. I mean, it's kind of about reports, but not really. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. A little bit simpler, I think, just kind of talking about reports in Mineplex. I think it would be great if they did something about this. Will they? Probably not. I doubt anyone in Mineplex will even watch these videos, but I think it's good to open up the conversation. So yeah, what are your thoughts about Mineplex? How can they improve their reporting system? Feel free to leave a comment. If you disagree with me, please tell me why. I'd be curious to hear your points. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to click the like button. And again, if you want to leave a comment, please leave something productive, because the goal of this series is really just to be starting a conversation. Anyways, that's it thanks for watching. You can click one of the cards on the screen, and click subscribe, click like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.